Hello everyone, and welcome to part 15 of this Spider-Man playthrough. In the last part, we unlocked the research stations and we completed a few of them. Now, we are all the way up here in Harlem. We are going to make our way south and try to, well, complete as many as possible. I don't think we'll be able to do that in just one part, but we'll try. Alright, let's see. Visibly shaken. Don't feel super awesome about this one. Cloaking tech intended for military application. We are using armed drones to test it. This was my one concession to that. Hopefully this will convince him to relax about funding the other stations. Oh boy.
This station may be safe, because it's helping test an Oscorp military application, cloaking tech. But I don't love using armed drones to test it. Someone might get hurt.
Not if I'm the one who tests it. Let's see if I can integrate the cloaking tech with my suit.
Okay, so we press triangle to activate invisibility.
Energy field interferes with my web gadgets. Not exactly a keeper. Uh-oh, those armed drones are malfunctioning. They're dangerous, and the self-destruct signal's not working from here. But cloaked, I can get close enough to trigger the destruct mechanism. That drone didn't go far. I'll download its data before I wreck it, so they can ID the problem. Okay, I need to get within 10 meters of the drone to stop it, and I'll need to be cloaked.
Okay, so get close to the drone while invisible and press
Nailed it.
R1.
Now I've got to go visible again so I can swing to the others.
Now the problem is, of course, that we can't use our gadgets while cloaked, so okay.
Boom! Sorry, drone, but your data lives on. Better you than me.
Okay.
Didn't see it coming, did you? I'm always breaking stuff.
And he loves every second of it.
Another one bites the dust.
Alright. Oh, one more up there. Whoops. My bad. Is it coming back? It should, right? Actually, where is it? Is it that one?
Scratch one drone.
Okay.
Are these armed drones even legal?
Well, it's Oscorp, and he's the mayor, so... Whoops.
Stealth Spidey strikes again. Stealth mode was fun, but it's not worth losing my webs over. Hopefully, Oscorp will figure out armed drones in Manhattan are not a good idea. But I'm not holding my breath. Now they've got the data they need.
Me neither.
And the stealth tech is promising, even if it needs work. I think Harry's station is safe. And if they ever work the bugs out, maybe I'll whip myself up a stealth suit.
I mean, this is totally unbelievable, right? So, mayor of the city is a businessman with a corporation, a private corporation, and therefore he's not a public servant, but rather someone who, well, you know, looks out for his own interests. Don't you call that conflict of interests? That's totally unbelievable, right? It would never happen in the real world. Oh, wait. Right, I forgot. Never mind.
We have a report of a break-in in progress. Incident is active near Carnegie Hall.
Okay, and with that, we'll finish.
Okay, now I'm just showing off.
There we go. Yeah, with that we complete the Upper East Side here, meaning we are only lacking the thug crimes for this area. Now remember what I told you, there were those 3 Jonah archives that you needed to fail for to get them, to proc them. So, and you know, Central Park only has a few types of crimes, so even if it's the last one, you can't rely on that one. So remember not to finish all crimes until you get those recordings. And speaking of recordings, I have been swinging in this suit for a while. I would love to get the recording for it, damn it. I don't like this one. Okay, that's one more.
Only cowards assault a helpless person like that. Is this the mosh pit? Great!
Okay, arachnophobia. That's a trophy for 17 stealth takedowns. Awesome. Alright.
I realize the irony in me saying this. I hope you've learned not to hit me.
Yeah, only one more. And we are not just going to stick around. Because there are 2 more locked things that we will have to do in the future. So, at one point or another, we'll get that last crime. No problem. Alright. Dive and Dash. New York is renowned for pristine drinking water, but it doesn't get that way without a lot of work. The station is designed to ease that burden by monitoring smaller bodies of water with connections into the city's main water line.
This is one of my labs that monitors water quality. Any nasty stuff gets in, it tells you. I wanted to check on it myself, but there's just never enough time.
Feels like Harry's not telling me something. I hope he's okay. That algae's already killing fish. And if I don't stop it, it'll work its way up the food chain fast. I whipped up a virus that'll attack it in Harry's lab. But I need a sample of the algae to make it work. Gotta get to the lake, stat.
Alright.
Got it. Now I need to crack the cell walls, and the only way I can do that in time is with G-force. A quick and dirty way to apply G-force is jump off a tall building. And the tallest one around is Oscorp. I wish I could do this in a there's no time.
Well, I mean, the Oscorp building should be somewhere around here, right? I think we took a picture of it. Not sure where. But never mind, we need 100 height. Oh, there we go. So there's no picture then? That way? No, it should be this one. But well, we need 100 meters and we are at 100 meters, so.
Hot stuff coming through.
Did that count? I don't think so. Alright, I need to dive and then swing. And I couldn't because there's a bit of time before you start swinging, so. Rather, before you start diving. So just 100 is not enough. Okay, I forgot, my bad. Yeah, but this should be enough. There we go.
Got it. Now I just have to do it again. I am not eager to repeat that, but I have to.
250. I mean the Avengers Tower, right? Yeah. There's probably another one. Maybe that one.
Jump the gun.
Let's see. Nope. That could be a bit close. Same problem.
Not low enough. Got an itchy web finger.
Yeah, let's just go for the Avengers. No need to go until the end.
Good work! Now if I can just keep from throwing up. Gotta hurry back to the lake and turn this loose.
All right.
There. And it's tailored to the toxic algae. Won't hurt normal plant life. Which is good, because a park without plants is just a vacant lot.
Awesome. Okay. So, next one is this. Let's go. So guys, Spider-Man universe. Who is your favorite hero? Who is your favorite villain? And who is your favorite supporting character? You know, like Robbie, Jameson, MJ, May. And why? I'm interested. Whoops, I have a shot. This research station requires you to continue playing the story to unlock the electric web. Now the electric web is this one. So yeah, we need to continue playing the story, meaning that we'll be missing this station that station that required a skill, and the secret one around here, but that's fine. Now in my case, my favorite hero, well actually, you know, it's Spider-Man, right? So
Now, a lot of people ask me what I think of Mayor Osborn, but what matters is what you think. Let's ask our first caller. You're on with J. Jonah James.
Hi, I think Mayor Osborn's doing a terrific job. He's cleaned the city up and expanded the economy.
With all due respect, the office of mayor, the police cleaned up the city, and entrepreneurs boosted the economy. I do approve of many of the mayor's initiatives, like cracking down on quality of life crimes and reducing red tape. But I think he takes credit for a lot of things other people do. He's ambitious, which is not a bad thing. But I always say, be careful of people with agendas. We used to have a vigilant press to keep politicians honest, but it's a shadow of its former self. Now all you've really got is me.
wow, humble as ever, Gianna. Alright, let's see. Pigeon vaccine. Who looks after the health of New York's pigeon population? Harry Osborn and Oscorp, that's who. Seriously though, pigeons are the #1 vector for a ton of communicable diseases. The station helps us keep tabs on our winged friends before they become health risks.
Okay, Pete. This lab has feeders to lure in birds and analyze their droppings. Yeah, that's right. I got an MBA to test bird poop. Seriously though, you probably know that birds carry diseases that affect people, and we need to make sure they're healthy. You know, I really wish I was there to hear your finest toilet humor on this one.
Uh-oh. The pigeons are infected with a serious strain of avian flu, and it's already mutated to a form that can spread to humans. Okay, Harry's lab had everything I needed to make a vaccine. Gotta spread it fast, or the pigeons will be like rats with the bubonic plague. My best bet's dispersing it at 3 major migration points. Luckily, the station told me where they are.
So,
First migration point's in a park. Birds there should spread the vaccine to their buddies.
this might be just me
Pigeons put up with me swinging through their territory. So I
getting
have a
something
favor.
wrong, but
I bet the Avengers never have bird poop missions.
aren't vaccines supposed to prevent from catching a disease, not curing it? Because he just said that the pigeons were already infected, right? Or did I hear wrong? Or do I somehow not know what vaccines are anymore? Whoops.
Here we go. The vaccine's airborne, so I'll just spray it into the trees.
Alright.
Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. The spray won't bother people or other animals, but it'll cure the pigeons. Or trigger the zombie pigeon apocalypse.
That would be an interesting choice. I mean, Hitchcock already imagined something similar.
I wonder what Jameson will make of this. Spider-Man spreads chemtrails, seems like a good bet.
Yep.
I like helping animals. They don't call me a menace or shoot at me or anything.
Jameson's gonna have a
What
field
would be
day with this
stretching
one.
things if I added veterinarian to my resume? Okay, that should work fast. I'd better scan some pigeons to make sure.
Do I need to grab it or just get close? Oh.
That did it. No zombie pigeons.
Okay. So I guess I don't know what a vaccine is anymore. Or I misheard something or misread something.
Huh. Nikola Tesla fed pigeons here. So did Harry's mom. I remember her bringing us. I wish I could tell Harry, but he's not answering calls, texts, anything.
Come on, you just took a picture. Don't you want a high five? Is that so?
I better be more careful with my adoring public.
Anyway, yeah, as I told you, off the streets into homes. There you go. So, and yeah, those are the collectibles here. But as I said, don't worry too much. Eventually you'll get them all. And you know what? Let's go this one and then south and that way and finish. And we don't risk accidentally triggering the quest. Yep, sounds like a plan. So yeah, I was saying favorite hero, villain, support cast, but then I was thinking, I mean, it's Spider-Man, so it's supposed to be the only hero, right? It's not like we're talking Avengers, or we are discussing favorite hero of the publishing company, Marvel. So I'm assuming your favorite Spider-Man hero is Spider-Man, right? Yeah, that was a stupid question. But yeah, who's your favorite villain and why, and your favorite supporting cast and why? Data chain, data backup. One of those things that's the least important aspect of a project right up until it becomes the most important. This station helps us manage overflow data from all the other stations. Backup for our backup.
Okay, so this station collects overflow data from all the others. Yeah, God forbid we waste space. Anyway, do me a favor and make sure it's running smoothly, or everything these stations do is for nothing.
This isn't nearly enough server space. It's close to overloading. That'll trigger a purge, and everything Harry has will be lost. I can't let that happen. Wait. ESU has a backup server near here they never use. That can handle the excess data, but I'll need to realign the transmission dishes to make a link from here to there. Fast.
Alright.
The active receiver's fine. Just have to get up there. Okay, now to find another link in the array. Got it. Just have to keep doing that.
So now we go to that one. Notice there is, oh boy, there is a timeline, so careful with that. And where's the next one? There we go.
What's taking up all that space on Harry's servers? Looked like DNA sequencing, but that seems beyond the scope of the research stations.
Alright, we should be fine now.
Focus, Pete. It won't matter what's on the server if it all gets erased.
Okay, next one. Left. Yep.
Getting close.
So my favorite villain, I'm not even sure who it should be. As mentioned, I'm not a huge fan, so it's not like I know all of them.
Should be in view of the ESU server now.
I could decide on one based only on the villain itself.
Now I can initiate the data transfer if I hurry.
Okay, so 2 voltage, and we need to go the long way, so...
Looks good.
No. No, because these cannot turn, so...
Let's see.
Okay. So we have 1, 3, 4, minus 2, minus 3. So...
Looks good.
And now we need 6. We can't get 6, so
Let's see.
let's go for 7. There we go.
It's working.
So yeah, I guess I would like Mysteria because I like the suit and the whole
Everything's stored
illusion
successfully.
thing.
Should be fine until I have Norman assign Harry some more server space. And he'll be glad to when he sees what the stations have been doing.
But it's not like I even remember or know even who... Oh, and I am almost at the next station. Nice. Who Mysterio was. So if I can remember his civilian identity, it feels like I'm doing it a service by choosing him. I never liked the Kingpin, so not that one. The Green Goblin has always been his classic enemy, right? But I don't know. I'm not sure I could choose one. I'm not knowledgeable enough, I fear. Hiding in the crowd. This station is kinda my answer to Oscorp's, hopefully soon to be discontinued, chemical weapons research. Systematized counteragents to some of the world's most dangerous chemical agents. Doing that analysis requires us to keep samples of said chemical agents in here.
Okay, be careful in here, Pete. This station analyzes hazardous chemicals, basically trying to figure out how to counteract them if they ever got out into the world, which hopefully they never will.
Oh no. Someone broke in and stole a volatile rocket propellant. And they must have cracked the container because it's leaking. From the timestamp on the security cameras, it just happened. I need to get it back. My spider bots are still just prototypes, but this is a good time to test one. Its sensors can follow the chemical trail. Better than me swinging up on the thief. If he gotta find a quiet place to deploy the spider bot, where I can hang out and guide it.
Alright. Now as for Sporty Cast, it would have to be either Robbie.
Not only is Mini-Me cleaning up the spills, it's leading me right to the thief.
Was it Robbie, the guy from the Daily Bugle that was always helping Pete? And he was John's trusted man, editor-in-chief or something like that. So yeah, for Sporting Cast, it would either have to be...
Thief's hiding in crowds. I'll disperse him with a subsonic blast. Won't hurt anyone, but it's super annoying.
Okay.
Lucky this stuff's only dangerous over a long exposure. Or if it combusts.
So yeah, it would either have to be Robbie or Jameson himself.
Maybe.
I mean, the guy has a one-track mind. It's just... he's amazing. The way he can keep bashing on Spider-Man like that. He really deserves some recognition.
End of the trail. He's running. Gotta wrap him up with a web burst. Got it. Now to get the fuel back.
There we go.
Got it. Now I just need to return the fuel to the station. This little spider bot's useful. If I can ever find a way to make them cost-effective, they'd be a big help.
I mean, he could have used the Fisk money, right? From that.
Chemicals back where it belongs. I beefed up the station's security and sent Yuri the camera footage to convict the thief. Not a bad day's work. This is one station that was already earning its keep. It should be safe from being shut down, especially now that the chemicals are locked away.
And that's only one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, if you remember when we were gathering backpacks, there was this one. It had a trophy from a Fisk, I don't know, event, competition, science fair, something. It said that he refused the money because, well, it was Fisk's. But, well, if he had used it, he'd have more spider bots, right? Bacteria bodies. Okay, the stuff in the station, revolutionary, if we can get it to work. Engineered bacteria that dissolves plastics into harmless component parts. Really hope we can work out the kinks.
This is one of Mom's earliest projects. We were trying to develop a bacteria that would dissolve all the plastic in the oceans. But well, she ran out of time. Like, if you have any ideas, it would really mean a lot.
With some genetic tweaking, I might be able to crack it. But I need a better equipped lab. And the bacteria only lives in liquid environments. Wait, my web fluid. I can keep the bacteria alive in my web cartridge. ESU should have the chemicals I need to increase its power.
Alright, so let's go. Which way? Okay.
Oh man, the bacteria dissolved my web. It's in the cartridge for the webs I swing from. The other kind should be okay. Now I have to get the ESU without swinging from anything. The zipline webs seem fine.
Okay. That means we can do
Well, I'm getting a heck of a
this
workout.
and this.
Gotta hustle. I don't know how long this bacteria stays viable.
But we cannot swing, so...
This is good practice for if my web shooters ever malfunction.
See, I did tell you that those
Guy jogging on walls.
traversing skills would be useful.
Okay. By law, they have to dispose of their chemicals in these containers. Should be some stuff I can use. All set. Now I have to get to Dr. Octavius's lab to combine everything.
Is the bacteria
Just
still?
take the
Yes.
subway, but the bacteria won't survive that long.
Alright. Whoops. I fell short on this one. Alright. We are closing in on the 35-minute mark, so I guess this is the last station.
Now I just need to grab the bonding agent.
Let's see if we can do hardware. Nope.
And now the industrial centrifuge that'll get the bacteria out of my web fluid so I can store it properly. Just need to isolate the bacteria.
Okay, so... there you go.
Beautiful. I think I improved the bacteria, but I can only tell for sure back at Harry's research station.
All right. I hate that costume.
Should have my web swinging back. Let's see. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, sweet web swinging. I'll never take you for granted again. I hope this works. I remember when Harry's mom started the project. It meant so much to them both. Where there's a web, there's a way.
All right.
There's the testing receptacle, full of plastic. Let's see what happens. It's working. Not as fast as I'd hoped, but better than before. Probably needs further testing. Didn't get all the plastic, but it's a big step forward. Enough for Oscorp to keep working on it. They'd win the Nobel Prize. And it wouldn't hurt theirs either.
All right. So... discussing with Terra if Canadians have snow powers. I once stopped a rainstorm by yelling at it. Oh well. So... okay, so yeah, we run out of time. We can't do all of them. In the next video, we'll tackle the next few ones. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And unless they are incredibly long, there should be enough time for the main quest. But that's the... until then, take care. Bye! By the way, have you learned anything language related lately? Let's do it, shall we? This kanji reads he, and it means fire. Now, if you remember, a couple of videos ago we had another kanji that also read he. It meant sun. In all honesty, it's just something that languages have. In English, for example, we have a bank in which to sit down and a bank in which to withdraw money. So, same kind of thing here. He and he, different kanjis, sun and fire. Did you know? Well, now you do. Fantabulous! And with that, that will be all for this video. See you in the next one, and remember, never stop trying, because we never stop learning.